Hi, I'm Danny Kronick with Reviva Engines.
And I'm Andy Stewart from Reviva Engines. And today we're going to go over some of the most common questions we get asked when we send out a quote on engines on the configuration and grooming levels. Now, these engines may both look the same, but they're not.
Why is that, Andy? Aren't they both Cummins 6.7 liter ISB engines? They look the same to me.
That's true, Danny. They both are Cummins 6.7 liter engines, but the one on the left, which is cheaper, is configured less than the one that's on the right. So this one on the right here includes such things as the oil pan, the front gear housing, the thermostat outlets, the water pump, the intake cover and intake, and the gasket set.
So this one is cheaper because it doesn't include those extra parts.
That is correct.
Okay, that makes sense. Different long blocks can come with different components. So I guess it's important to check component sheets when you're getting quotes and make sure you're comparing to apples. Is this still applicable if these were complete drop-in engines?
Another great question, Danny. When you come to a drop-in engine, it's even more important to review the grooming list that you're going to get. For example, on the exhaust manifold and turbo configuration, one could have a low mount rear out, one could have a high mount rear out. What that's going to mean is you're going to have to buy a new exhaust manifold, reuse the old one. You may even have to buy a turbocharger, which can cost thousands of dollars. Also, you may have to swap the breather assembly around, swap the oil pan assembly around, and change some other minor things, sensors or switches, to make that configuration work for your application.
Okay, that makes more sense. So I guess the moral of the story is when you're looking at two different options, when you're looking to purchase an engine, make sure you're looking at component lists to make sure you're comparing apples to apples, but also look at that grooming list, because if it's not set up for your application, it might cost you thousands of dollars after the purchase to make that engine fit.
That is correct, Danny. That's why every engine built to exact serial number, less grooming, less downtime, that means your customer is back on the road faster at a savings for both you and the end user.